this is it's quite interesting development. So I'm curious myself. I need to
I'm,
I need to know
I'm,
because I'm nosy.
I am. First of all, I don't know how I keep getting myself in these predicaments. I don't. Okay,
You are
now
just a magnet for everything.
I really am. Okay, bit of a backstory. I do have to explain this before we get into this because it's mind blowing, and I need the full scope of the mind blowingness to be
The mind
understood and felt.
blowingness. All right, all right.
Okay, so we had a guild member that was accused of being a womanizer, a serial, uh,
Philanderer.
yeah, the serial philanderer.
Serial
He was
philanderer.
he was known to be checking everybody's oil levels with his dipstick.
Yeah,
Hold up.
he's very he's
Okay,
very
my nose on the
loose.
keys. Yeah,
Bless you. He's very
thank you.
loose. He's very loose with his undercarriage.
So this person was a big but secretive accuser of him, and they have reached out to me, and I admit it, like I was confused by their
Absolutely, Harley. Yeah.
story. Yes, their story of their interaction with this person, because I'm like, you're married, like you're a cheater, like I want you to be mean, but you know how my brain is, and sometimes when I'm processing, I will like talk the
So
situation
you got
out
to
out
process
loud.
it. Sometimes you got to talk it out to process it. Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah.
And I was just like, and they got mad and they blocked me for a while. And then they came back and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not like trying to victim blame or anything. Like, if you really are heartbroken, but you you a cheater. Like, then they hit me with
Right.
they were being controlled by this person through the Wi-Fi. Before you think what I originally thought, nope, it was not like, oh, they were sending them messages. No, this was not like the AI abusive boyfriend. No, this person truly believed that the community ping could control the Wi-Fi waves, their words, not mine, and those Wi-Fi waves were controlling them. I'm not joking. Okay.
You know.
Then fast forward, they got upset because they felt that my better half was ignoring them. And I'm like, why would they be talking? I don't take it up with them. Like, I can't tell them who to communicate with and who not. If they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to talk to you. It's weird. And then most recently,
Mm-hmm.
y'all are probably
Mm-hmm.
familiar with this because he had to make a video. They started trauma dumping, and he was like, "Oh, take all that dip off your chip and go on somewhere." So
Uh
they
huh.
crashed out. Um, and then evidently, they had been messaging me for months, and I was not seeing it. If y'all were to see my DMs, it is a cornucopia of, oh my god. Okay, I try to keep on top of it, but it's a lot. It is a lot for Elmo. Okay,
Oh
so I
shit.
saw about there were like
Right.
30
Right.
unread messages. Y'all know my rule. I'm
Oh
not
god
going back
damn.
through that shit. I'm going to start with the most recent. Okay. If
Yeah.
it's handwritten, like if y'all send me videos or something, yes, I'll go back and watch the videos. But if you like typed out some stuff, just realize I'm going to the last thing you type. That is where that conversation is picking up. Whatever happened before, that is now in the past. That is behind us. Okay. We're moving forward. So
Said that was like the old song says. That was then. This is now. All right.
mhm. So this was sent to me 1 week ago
Oh, sweet baby
at
Jesus.
10:32 p.m. Now, the whole "am I the asshole" part is because I did not respond. This was an instant ghost. I didn't block. I just didn't respond because I didn't know how to respond to y'all. Hopefully, you'll understand. Maybe you won't. I don't know. Maybe I am the villain. I don't know. But they said,
Apparently, Jen. Apparently, Taz is the asshole on this one, but we're trying to find out. We don't know yet,
Okay.
but we're about to see.
Yeah, I
Okay.
gotta. Here's the letter. I keep blocking and unblocking you, but the truth is, I've known for a long time that we're not ready for whatever it is. I love you so much. I just don't understand. You tell me you want clarity. This is why I gave y'all background information. I have not messaged or gone back and forth with this person in a long time. Because after they said they were being controlled by Wi Fi, to be honest, I didn't know what to say. It wouldn't come off as rude. Quick caveat, I didn't. Um, and because they seemed unhinged, I didn't want to appear rude because
Well, they're being controlled by
I know
Wi-Fi.
about boiling
That's
rabbits on the stove. And I saw the hand that rocks the cradle, and I don't want that hand rocking me. I just saying.
said I'm good on that. I get it. I get it. Yeah.
So once again, and this is a woman. This is a woman. You tell me you want clarity, and I try, and you continually turn me off whenever you feel like it. Like I'm banging on plexiglass. That's exactly what it feels like. A Barbie in a box, maybe. I ask for clarity, I get little to none. I try to give it to you, you're mad. I've spent the last 3 years, we've known each other for a year and a half. I'm sorry, I spent the last 3 hours, I'm sorry, not years, 3 hours trying to figure out what I could have done differently. You're not awake, you want to be. Maybe, but you're not. I love you so much and I'm sorry. 1111 message, I guess. I don't know where we add that to the book, somewhere near the end, I guess.
What? What in the hell kind of insane sociopathic, unhinged, off the goddamn rails, way deviated off the fucking track is that shit?
I am confused.
You're confused. Cause
I
just
don't
imagine,
know.
I'm sitting here because like after he made his video and he told me, and I was like, you know what, I haven't heard from them in a while, and I was like, maybe they started dumping on him because the last conversation we had, like, because I didn't ask for any details what he told, because I was like, when I watched his video, I was like, okay, I don't have the bandwidth for that. So I looked and I said this, and I'm like, what the? Because I promise y'all, I did not know what to say after the whole Wi-Fi thing that didn't sound mean. And because of how this person has come across, I was like, okay, I still got a little bit of traveling to do. I don't want to be intercepted by death. I want to see the Lord one day, not today, and not in a way that I think she would send me. So I didn't know what to say when somebody tells you that they're being manipulated by Wi-Fi waves.
Wi-Fi waves.
And I'm just like, and then the only thing I could think of with the clarity is previously, like I said, I've tried to talk through some of the scenarios that they brought, and I'm like, that wasn't flirting. That was you was making my brain hurt. I don't. So after about 4 hours of me not responding, because I feel like one flew over the cuckoo's nest and she wanted to be the hand that rocks my cradle, and I feel like she would throw the baby out with the bathwater. She blocked me.
I believe that she, if you had a rabbit, then if you left your house and went and
Listen,
came back, that your rabbit would be you found your rabbit on the stove boiled.
But
I mean,
okay, Harley. All right, let me. We got this. Ain't even a am I the asshole? Because I know I'm not the asshole. I'm the baby. So last week, y'all, I was with our good friend, longtime GCPR listener and watcher, SZ. Was at his house
mhm,
having
mhm.
having
Cat
some
booty
coffee.
coffee. Cat booty coffee.
Coffee Lua. Okay. Now his two daughters, they love me to death. Still don't think that they believe that I'm an adult. Pretty sure that they don't. Okay. especially since towards the end they decided I was gonna be kidnapped. Straight went to their mother like, we still got the blow up bed, don't we? Or Taz can stay in my room. Taz is going home, and they were like, "You're not mean enough to say no." I think I'm pretty mean enough. People online act like I'm horribly mean. I think
And apparently you're some kind of kingpin of information. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Apparently you are Kaiser Sose, the Boogeyman, and Baba Yaga with a split splash of John Wick.
yeah,
All up in the roll up into one. Apparently, I guess apparently you are greatly entwined in people's lives, and you know everything what they do, and apparently you seem to know when their last bowel movement is. I mean,
I'm just, I don't know.
that's so confusing. I have no clue what's going on in that whole message.
And the craziest thing is, why do these people always bounce back and forth between me and Chaos?
I don't know.
Keep in mind, she's messaging me, then running over and messaging him, and then, are y'all okay out there?
Oh my god.
Oh no. I just don't. No.
Yeah, but yeah, now I'm a big
shit.
now I'm a big Mimi pants because I don't. But for that
Oh
one,
my god.
I do because and y'all, we were gonna bring y'all a show last week, but let me explain something to you. There was a dog that was smooth cussing me out. Why? I was sitting too close to Chaos. I walked in, dog looked at the Chaos, looked at me like, why you bring this heifer with you? My bad, Sister Cat. My bad. Who was I to show up with?
I did not know. My bad. I didn't know I was encroaching on your area within your space.
Yeah, that's why I messaged you like I cannot get her to stop working. Every time I move, because that seems like, oh, we'll clear off this space. You can set up over here. She was like, fuck your show.
Fuck your show. Don't give a damn about that.
Absolutely not.
I mean, the death stare she would give me. Like, you raggedy.
Say, you raggedy bitch.
Why are
You get him
here?
Say, go ahead. Log in the StreamYard if you want to. Go ahead. I double dare. I double dog dare. Do it.
I have my little bag. I was like, oh, let me go get my bag and pull stuff out. Oh, she. Let me get right by you.
Ruin your goddamn day.
Sing you the song of my people.
Right. I mean, you ever had a dog that gets your attention? Look at you and then just.
Oh my god! Now that was quite the story there, Taz. That was quite the message.
It's always a lot.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I do have I pulled it last week. Well, for last week.
All right.
My 20 girlfriend.
What in the heck?
And it's just me that found out I, 21 for the when we first met.
Wait, hold. Is there an echo? I think there's an echo coming from you, Jen.
From
Is
me?
Is it from you?
Is it coming from me?
I don't know. Is it me?
Oh, that's better now.
Oh,
Tell me what's going on. How about
Okay.
now?
Oh,
Are we
better
good?
now. I don't know what the hell was that about. That was weird.
How do I get her to be confident in my attraction to her again? Using a throwaway, but here's some super long backstory. About 2 years ago, I was at a party with a friend of mine who we'll call Josh. Why is there always a Josh?
Yeah, it's always a
It's,
J.
it's
Every
not
time
always a
something
Josh,
happens,
but
we'll love.
it's not always a Josh, but it always seems to be a Josh.
It's always a Drake and Josh.
Oh, it's one of them two. All right, one of those two. It's
Yep.
either Drake or a Josh. But continue.
Josh were just vibing to the music and chilling when he suddenly spots two girls. The one he was interested in was this pretty blonde, while the other was her heavier friend. That's not to say her friend was unattractive, but just a little noticeably bigger than what could be considered average weight. Bruh. Anyway, Josh turned to me and urged me to be his wingman by taking one for the team and distracting her friend while he chatted with the blonde. After a little back and forth, I decided to do it to be a good friend. You know, if you have personality, you don't need to distract the friend. We women have a good cutoff game. We know how to send our friends away or ignore them. Okay? So we made our way over and made our move, where I would go in first and start chatting with the friend while Josh began flirting with the girl he was interested in. Again, this friend I was talking to was by no means unattractive, just a bit heavier than what most guys, myself included at the time, would go for. I thought she was very sweet, even though I was just talking to her out of obligation. It didn't really matter anyway, because ultimately the girl Josh was into already had a boyfriend, apparently, and it seemingly brushed him off, with him eventually patting me on the back to signify I didn't have to chat with her friend anymore. So I decided to politely end the conversation. However, not before she asked for my Instagram, which I decided to give her. I didn't really think much about it at the time, and I certainly, wait a minute, and I was certain I would never see her again. However, a couple of days later, I ran into the same girl in my school's campus store. I didn't I didn't really recognize her at the time, but she seems to know me immediately. We decided to chat for a bit, and I was reminded of her name, Megan, not her real name. Anyway, it was really just small talk until Megan suddenly seemed a little awkward. I asked her if everything was all right, and she replied that nothing was wrong, but she wanted to know if I wanted to go out with her sometime. This actually came as a shock to me, as it was the first time a girl had ever made the first move and asked me out. So, even though she wasn't really my type at the time, I said yes, and that was probably the best decision of my life. Me and Megan really hit it off, and before long, we were in a serious relationship. Any qualms I had about her weight were gone immediately after the first time we had sex.
There it is.
After the first time we had sex, I actually found her body to be really soft and comforting. I had never felt so relaxed cuddling with someone before I met her. Who were you hooked up with? The crypt keeper? What the?
Like, are they all bone? What are we doing?
Like, he acted like he pushed up on the Pillsbury Doughboy. Like, come on. We've been dating for 2 years now, and I absolutely love her. She's my everything, and I have even been thinking of proposing as soon as we were both done with school. Everything was perfect until last month. Let me guess. Let me guess.
Somebody
No
got
Drake,
drunk
but
and started talking.
Josh said some shit.
Yep.
Last month, we hosted a small get together just for a few friends who were also in relationships, like a couple's game night sort of thing. It was here where Josh, who has been my good friend for years, was pretty drunk and made a joke about how if he had never forced me to take one for the team back then, I would have never found the love of my life. Is Josh single, or is his girlfriend about to kick him to the curb? The joke didn't really register to me as anything negative, and I was also drunk, so I just laughed it off. Megan was cuddled up next to me on the couch, though, and asked what Josh meant by that. I told her nothing, but Josh, being the drunk idiot that he was, elaborated and told her the story about how we met through my perspective at the time. Megan just said, "Oh," and didn't really react, so I figured she just brushed it off. However, the rest of the night, she seemed kind of distant and even a little sad. Finally, once everyone had left, she let it all out and started crying. Yeah, you let your friend call her fat in front of everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was essentially in shock because this whole time she thought I approached her, then because I was interested in her, and learning it was because I was forced to, seemed to bring back old insecurity within her. It doesn't help that she's actually gained weight since back then, even though I don't really have any problem with that and have told her that multiple times. I immediately gave her the full story about how I fell for her right after that, and I have loved and adored her ever since. She seemed reassured and even cuddled the whole night after that. Since that night, though, she's been acting differently. It's like she's lost her confidence around me. She only wears large baggy clothing, even though she used to never before. She refuses to change with me in the room and hardly eats in front of me. Before, I used to playfully tickle her stomach sometimes, and she'd always smile and play along. Now she seems insecure when I so much as accidentally graze it. She also refuses to have sex without a shirt on. So far, I sat her down multiple times and explained that her body is incredibly attractive to me and there's no one more beautiful in my eyes than her. But it's like she doesn't believe me. Lately, I've been thinking about offering her, oh dear God, to come to the gym with me, but I'm scared she might be more insecure at the suggestion. How do I get her to believe that I love her no matter what she looks like? That I truly adore her in all aspects. I just want her to be confident in herself again. Well, you shouldn't have read this post. Edit. First off, I just want to express how grateful I am to everyone who commented. I wasn't expecting to get this many comments, and even though I didn't really reply to many, I certainly read the majority of them. It's only been a day since I made the post, so I really don't have any real update, but I just wanted to clarify a couple of things. One, a lot of comments seem to have the idea that me and my friends have secretly been making fun of Megan behind her back for years. That's what she thinks. And I can assure that is not the case at all with you, but it seems like your friends have. I love Megan, and I would never intentionally make a hurtful joke at her expense, nor would I let any of my friends. At the time, I believed the joke Josh made to be at my expense, not Megan's. Sort of like making fun of me for not opening my horizons. I see now how hurtful it came across, but trust me, I would not have laughed it off if I'd known back then. It was also essentially the first time I had really even thought about the circumstances surrounding our first meeting in a long time, too. There's also been a lot of misconceptions about the story I told in my post versus how Josh and I told it to Megan on the first night, on that night. First, I'd like to reiterate again that me and him were pretty drunk and that even Megan was tipsy at the time. Josh basically told her that I was helping him out by talking to her that night we met, which I know is still an awful way of putting it, believe me, I know. I later elaborated and said I was playing wingman at first because I didn't see how amazing she truly was until our first date. Keep in mind, however, that I was still drunk during this elaboration. In hindsight, when first typing this post, I should have used the words pretty or heavier, but I wasn't really putting too much thought into it as I knew it was a long story. But trust me when I say I did not put it that way to Megan. I know either way I screwed up by telling her about it, but as I said in a previous comment, I kind of panicked out of fear that she would take it in a worse manner. 3, a lot of you seem to think I'm some sort of predatory douche who objectifies my own girlfriend, and I just want to cut that interpretation off immediately. I love this woman. I truly believe I want to spend the rest of my life with this woman. I want her to feel comfortable and sexy around me. The only reason I talk so much about how beautiful I find her body is because her body and how I view it is what seems to be the source of her insecurities. Did you ever ask her like what her insecurity is? I genuinely find it appalling that some
Give her,
people in the comments have had the idea that I think I'm doing a service or something because I'm with a bigger girl. I love her truly and wholeheartedly. It doesn't even sound like she's fat. It sounds like this is a white couple and she got some meat on her bones. Um, anyway, those are just some clarifications I wanted to make clear based on the comments I've been seeing. Again, I want to thank everyone who responded with practical, genuine advice. As many of you stated, this is something I have to work on slowly over time, so I don't think I'll be updating this anytime soon. However, I'm considering bringing up possibly seeing a couples counselor or therapist to Megan, as I believe she needs to stop ignoring the issue and be fully open about it. I'm just scared that she may have an anxiety attack or something if I do, because as I mentioned in some comments, she's very anxious when it comes to addressing relationship issues. I might update if we do end up doing something though. Thank you everyone. First of all,
well, first thing,
That's a lot to unpack.
and real quick, fellas, it is okay to not assume what a woman's issue is. Just ask her.
first thing, dude, you need to communicate to her. You need to talk to her to fully, instead of just assuming and thinking, well, I think this may be her insecurity, maybe this. You need to talk to her, like legitimately and fully, openly, honestly, talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Number one. Number two, the circumstances, no matter how way you're gonna, no matter how way you explain it, it's how she's gonna interpret it is you're with her out of obligation. That's all she's gonna see. And since you said that you were just okay, kind of friendly with her until you tapped it, and then you're in love, not the best way. Not the best way to explain your whole position.
Yeah, she's walking around with baggy clothes on and not getting fully naked because you came across as dating that you've acquired a
That
fetish.
yeah,
And to bring up, oh yeah, she's even gained weight, and I've told her that's fine. She, yeah, and
that
she's
now
hiding her eating from you
because now she's just exactly like that.
because there
You're
are
now
people
she assumes
who,
you have a fat fetish.
yep. And there was an there was a
Now,
Reddit
I
story
hate
where
that
it was in
term, but
reverse.
I hate that term, but that's
Yeah, there was a story
how
where
it
it was
is.
in reverse. There was a woman who was feeding her boyfriend. They were going to buffets, and she would get so much food and then force him to eat it, and he was gaining weight. and he couldn't, and she wouldn't stop. And he's like, I need to stop doing this. Like, this is not good for me. And you like fat. And but that's why she's doing that. That's why she's hiding her eating from you, because she thinks that you have a feeder fetish. You like fat. Why are you with me if you like fat? Does that to me. I do not make you eat stuff. Okay, that did not sound that. Scratch that.
Pause.
Scratch that. I keep walking into this stuff every week trying to defend myself. Damn it. No, I don't. We'll ask you.
No, but
you want to bite, and that's only so we can trade, because I want a bite of what you have on your plate. And I figure if I offer you first, you'll reciprocate. I know, Nana J, I'm sorry. That's not, it's really not without y'all getting me in trouble. Nana is watching. You know what? This is why two primary age girls told me last week that
I be trying to him, but sometimes there's sometimes I it's kind of hard to help on that one.
Okay,
but
full disclosure, I mean the most innocent thing, and then they come, and I'm like, that didn't. I'm like that guy from that video on yesterday's Fun News Friday, where he's like, I'm gonna jack him off. And he meant he was gonna jack him up. That's me.
Oh my God, that's what that means. But here's the thing, dude. You may and you may fully, be truly in love with her, and everything you're saying is that, you truly do want to spend the rest of your life with her. You want to marry her the whole night, and but she's not going to see that now.
No matter what, he has now changed her perception of the relationship.
Yeah.
No matter what. There's no apology that can be made. There's nothing that can be done. It's the way she sees it now has forever been changed.
And the thing about it is, even if you know the whole story and your friend knows the whole story, you got to be more honest about who your friends are. Josh is jealous of you. And I know they said it was a whole couples night, but clearly Josh is either not happy in his relationship,
or he's single.
Or he's single and he just came about, and he threw that curveball on purpose. And whether you know the full story or not, that was the moment where you were like, hey, oh, Josh, what are you doing? Absolutely not. She was not a consolation prize. Like, we didn't have the, love at first sight moment. But,
exactly.
But
like, that's how you handle that. Like, I would be so crushed if, especially in my own home, we invite people over, and somebody that's close to chaos cracks a joke and he just laughs, insinuates that
you were the fat friend.
Right, like, oh, well,
like
you're
somebody
not really
cracks a joke at your expense,
like,
and just kind of low-key cracks a joke at low-key your expense.
Right,
and he just thinks like, oh, that was just funny, and he's thinking that it's at his expense, but it's like,
oh, he wanted the 70-inch Samsung TV, but by the time he got to the store, there was only the Walmart branded 25 inches, which is you. So he was like, I'll take it home. First of all, I'm a kick you in the cooter biscuit. I'm gonna kick you in the cooter biscuit. Now after that, I'm probably gonna cry because this is me, but I'm gonna get that one kick in. Let's be real. I got about 10 good minutes. 10 good minutes of Indiana Jones in me. After that, I'm going to be in the corner with some snacks and a Mountain Dew, and I'm going to cry my way through it. In the meanwhile, I am going to text the group chat, and I'm telling all my brothers, I'm telling Angry, I'm telling Gambit, Thomas, they made me cry. This is what they said. Thomas is, we know it's gonna be okay.
Oh, well, Thomas is Thomas is like, Well, there's gonna be some misunderstandings and furniture moving.
No, but he'll tell me it'll be okay. Gambit's gonna sit here with you. There's about to be some misunderstandings.
We're about to have some misunderstandings and furniture moving.
You know, she gonna cry more. So just come on. like we know this. Nana Jay said they're laughing. She know because I been calling her. She like you need a snack.
Oh yeah.
But no, like that's the double thing. Like they're in their home. They invited these people over, and he's like, "Oh, y'all wouldn't have met if it." No, here's the thing. Now, if Josh was a solid friend, would have been like, you know what? I'm just glad I was there from the beginning. I can't wait to be your best man, like something like that.
Yeah. But no.
You can even bring it up and like none of this would have happened if I hadn't been interested in your friend.
Right.
Like there's no need for the take one for the team. The second half of that, like
there's no need for that part of it.
We get what you mean, but like just say it.
And I really wonder if OP has gotten over the fact that his girlfriend isn't a stick figure, because even with him saying today, I love her body, the way he described, well, you know, what most people wouldn't find what is this? And I have noticed this because a couple times, now y'all know I don't keep up with when award shows are or the red carpets. I used to just love watching the red carpet part and not the award show. And before y'all come at me again in the comments, every time I say this, I know that's not why you're supposed to watch the award show. I never said I watched the award show. I'm watching up until the red carpet is done. That's how much attention span I got. It's me, okay? Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's fact.
But what was her Love Hewitt?
Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Yes, Jennifer Love Hewitt. Now I didn't know it was an award show. I saw somebody had got a snippet of it, put it on TikTok. I watched it a lot. That woman has just always been gorgeous. And I love her fashion. I really do over the years. I love her fashion. It's like, side note, for like those of us that don't have like Hollywood budget, she dresses in a way that you could plausibly go to a regular store and find something similar and feel like you look glamorous too.
Yeah.
And I've always been able to relate to her body. Like even as teenagers, I felt like, oh, okay, she's got the teenage body like I do. She's, you know, you might see a little bit of acne, like a little bit like, but recently, I know she got a little thick. She had a baby. The crazy white men that were acting like she was the size of a beluga whale.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are they saying that I'm not saying? And then I got it because not the oldest daughter, the second, Kelly Osbourne.
Oh my God.
Christ. She looks like the corpse bride.
She is a literal skeleton now.
And there were so many men going, oh yeah, that's what a woman looks like. And is it I think it's Lisa Rinna. I think that's her name. I could be wrong. Okay. I know she used to be a soap opera actress, and somebody says she's now on reality TV.
That's Lisa Rinna. Yep.
Yeah, Lisa Rinna.
Back in the 90s, there was a saying, and I learned this from older white women because I hang out with a lot of old people. They said a lot of people, when it comes to white women, don't pay attention from the neck up. They pay attention to the neck down, and they will determine if she looks young and looks good. Lisa Rinna is now the embodiment of that because her first of all, throw the face away. That is what nightmares are made of. Whoever her plastic surgeon is, they just put a coat of shellac over some bones. You can't convince me that they didn't. Okay. That is absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then her body, I'm like, y'all left just enough fix-a-flat fluid in the no-no spots that we know socially acceptable what her gender is. Other than that, absolutely. And they're like, yeah, she looks good. She looks like stretched out leather over taxidermy. What is going on here? What is going on here? And I'm like, y'all do realize the pinup girls, that pinup look that y'all love so much, those women were a size 8 to a size 10.
At least.
Yes. Yes.
Like Mariska Hargitay's mother, Jane Mansfield, Marilyn Monroe. Like, y'all fantasize about those bodies, but the women nowadays that have those bodies, you're calling them.
It's not just fat. Some of them calling them obese.
And you know what? Go ahead and call them fat, but y'all better call them the Monique version of fat. Pretty hot and tempting. PHAT. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, bring back Fat Farm, because those were some comfortable clothes. Sorry, I'm following the bouncing ball.
you probably, hey, look, you just got sidetracked on the ADHD train. So there's that.
That's fine.
I got one. So, am I overreacting? My boyfriend tried to teach me a lesson, and now he's telling me to stop contacting him. Sounds like your boyfriend's a bitch, but let's see you go.
But you said, you said the boyfriend said that?
Yeah, my boyfriend tried to teach me a lesson, and now he's telling me to stop contacting him.
Oh, okay.
That's not your boyfriend.
Okay.
So, I'm really upset and confused about this situation, and I don't know if I'm overreacting. I asked my boyfriend if I could go to a gaming cafe with him sometime. My intention was honestly just to play games with him because I don't have a gaming PC, and I thought it would be nice to experience something that he enjoys together. Oh, something that he enjoys together. But he said he didn't like that. He didn't like the fact that we'd be surrounded by many men. He hates the fact that those men might come up to me and talk. All right. I also told him that I don't want to avoid doing things that just because of the presence of other men. If he had a problem with the idea, I would have been completely okay with him just telling me directly. Of course, I wanted him to understand my intentions, but I wasn't trying to force anything. Instead of talking to me about it, he texted my cousin asking if they could go clubbing. For context, clubbing isn't even something we normally do. When I asked him why he did that, he said he did it so I could feel what he felt and basically be in his shoes.
Wait, so that's the equivalency is going to a gaming cafe with your significant other, going clubbing with somebody's cousin. So, equal? Okay.
That's okay. All right. That really pissed me off because it felt like he was trying to get revenge or balance things out instead of just communicating with me like an adult. The worst part is it triggered my trauma because in the past, he used to do this kind of revenge behavior. Why the fuck you still with him? If I did something he didn't like, he would purposefully do something to hurt me back. Why the fuck you still with him? I genuinely
break up, run for the hills.
Please. I genuinely thought he had changed since then. But the situation made me feel like maybe he hasn't, because he hasn't. He just got better at hiding it. Mm-hmm. Now, when I'm trying to call him to talk to him about it and explain how hurt and angry I am, he's now asking me to stop calling / texting him. That honestly hurt even more.
Girl, he broke up with you. Send him a picture of you sitting on somebody's lap.
Get out. Just go.
Am I wrong for being upset? No.
You're wrong for still being there.
Yeah, you're wrong for staying in. You're wrong for trying to contact him at all. Break up. Be done. Get out of there.
You're absolutely right, Nana J. Stop the tit for tat and leave.
Quite frankly, he gave you the best out.
Yeah, because that's one thing I do not like. And a lot of times when people do the tit for tat, it's wrong anyway. They're misreading the situation. They're getting back at you for something that you either never intended or something that never happened. Like he's like, oh, now you know how I feel with going here. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. So
She
what was
literally
there
didn't do
to
anything.
get back at? And my thing is,
And she
She
literally
asked
just
to
going there.
spend time with him doing something he likes to do.
right, like here's the
Yes.
thing. I'm not your child. You don't need to teach me a lesson. You can sit down and talk to me about your feelings, but teaching me a lesson, baby.
But he shouldn't
Now,
have had any ill will towards
I-
us at all.
I
No,
am
'cause I mean-
a wonderful educator, and I will
Mhm.
educate you on how to miss me. Okay. And I'm egregious. Okay. I will get a very safe distance away from you, and I will send you something that will crush your soul. Don't. Okay. Just because I'm a crybaby does not mean I can't be diabolical. I
two
can't.
things can be true at the same time.
He likes to do other men.
I mean, it may be possible. It may be
Yeah, and
possible.
for him
I
to
don't
say,
know.
"Oh, don't
We don't know. Hey,
me,"
so
yes,
but
Sister
I
Cat.
say this.
When he was out clubbing,
Yeah.
he found another woman.
Yeah. What
No,
I'll say is,
no.
He got
He
another
didn't
woman.
go clubbing. No,
didn't-
he's doing the other men at the gaming cafe, so you're not allowed to go with him.
Well, yeah, because
yeah,
I'm
because
like,
I mean, here's the thing, and all she was wanting to do was just like you said, spend
gaming
time with him
cafes
on
aren't
with
that-
something that he loves.
but gaming cafes aren't that big. You're like, if some you got to be a bold MF to want to be able to flirt with somebody. Like you see who's together. Like
Mm-hmm.
you may
Yeah.
not know if they're romantically together.
Hey,
but
she
in
wanted to
cafes,
go somewhere
you
to do
know-
something with him,
Right,
with
like,
his
you know
shared and like
who's-
his common interest.
who's
Yeah.
with one
Weird.
another, that people aren't going to walk up. Now, it's not technically a cafe, but there is a gaming spot in downtown Cincinnati. I've gone a couple times with different friends of mine. And here's the thing. Anytime I've gone with people, even if I walk away for a second, because at this place, if you purchase a beverage, you can play all the games in there till your beverage runs out. Okay. I go for the ices because it takes a while to drink an icy. Now there are some
Smart.
people that just go and will pay to play a particular game, or they have arcade games, they have all the consoles, whatever.
Mhm.
But even with that, if I walk away, it's so small, and people, are accustomed to things. There have been times where people are like, "Oh, if I'm getting drinks for everybody, they're like, do you want some help? I can help you over to your friends over there." He knows that
Mhm.
nobody is flirting with him there. Well, with her there. So who are you
Yeah.
hiding from her
Right.
at this game?
He's definitely shady,
and-
because what guy wouldn't be excited that their girlfriend wants to go game with them, like doing?
Or even
Right.
if she's not even gaming,
And-
if she's just sitting there with him.
Yeah, she just wants to hang out. Like, let
and-
me go with you and hang out.
And here's the thing, in situation like that, nobody's going to be flirting with her. They're going to be more worried about playing the game. They're going to be more worried
Or
about
they might have
winning.
some jokes back at her.
Yeah. Or they're going to be joking with her and
Because like when
joke
he
right
games,
back.
there are times where sometimes I'll, sit in there with him, quiet, put on my headphones. Sometimes, because the few times that because generally I can only hear barely one side of the conversation. Gamers confuse me all the time. All the time, especially gamers that know each other, like are truly friends. Y'all confuse the hell out of me because my hearing is bad. So my hearing decides to kick in at all the wrong times, all the wrong times. So everything sounds inappropriate because I'm hearing one side in bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But like he don't care. At times they'll chime in with a joke or whatever, like, "Oh, she's sitting over there." Joke.
Yeah.
They don't care. Nobody's trying to flirt. They're trying to
they're only
kill
trying to play the
somebody
game.
or
No, they don't
capture something.
none time they're only playing the game and just talking shit.
Mhm.
That's it. That's all they're there to do. They're not there to try and
And if it's
steal
like
your
in the
girl.
case of my brothers, because
They're not
there
trying
is a
to swoop
physical-
your girl. They're not trying
there's
to
a physical trophy that gets passed around to who wins the seasons. That is their focus. And if you are going to be present when my brothers are playing, guess what? You're a scorekeeper. That is your job.
Yeah, but
Now for that job,
definitely hiding something.
you're going to get somebody's debit card. You're going to be able to order yourself some food because they don't want you to move. because they keep score for a bunch of ridiculous things. Okay, they kept
Mhm.
score one night as to who was roasting who the best.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Didn't make no
And
difference to me. I had the debit
that's the
card
kind of
that
shit you're gonna
night.
run into. That's the
I
type of shit is, yeah.
yeah, I
And
ordered some
if
lovely wings and a pizza.
I mean, if anything, she would end up being like, hey, can you run and get us some pizza and wings?
Mhm.
Since you're not, you won't be, you may play a game or may not be, interested in the game that's going on, a tournament or whatever like that. So go get a pizza. Go get them a pizza. Go get wings. Go, be that. But he's so worried about, oh, they're gonna try to steal. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're hiding something. You're definitely hiding something. I don't
Yeah,
know what it is, but you hiding something.
like
It's
what
something.
girl
Yeah.
is about like what girl is about to pop in, or you don't want her to see your boyfriend, and who knows, she might be down with you having a boyfriend. You never know until you
Yeah,
ask.
I mean, or I mean, he could be one that's hey, when he's not in the game, he is the greatest, the most sweetest, loving, the greatest guy ever. But the second he puts that headset on, he gets that control in his hand, he becomes a flipping demon. And he's the worst, evilest human being alive once he gets that control and that headset on. And that's probably what he doesn't want her to see. He doesn't want her to see that
He probably
this
games
shit
at
when he gets in
home.
there.
That's why she knows he would be down to go to a gaming cafe.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Maybe,
Now,
probably, but yeah.
as someone who may he continue to rest wherever he ended up, whose favorite uncle was he was for the streets. Okay, he was definitely community penis. But at the same note, he seemed to technically unofficially adopt pretty much every child he came in contact with. If you had piss poor parents, he was gonna be the greatest parent to you. You like that was him. Like great heart. Questionable morals when it came to relationships. But I did learn a lot from him. And the biggest thing I learned, this only works for men though. A man can get away with cheating if he plays life like it's poker. And what do I mean by that? If dude would have been like, yeah, let's go down to the gaming cafe and just play it cool. Because whoever he was flirting with, whoever he was doing whatever with, they're meeting at the gaming cafe and the gaming cafe only. Because OP didn't say anything about there being any telltale signs of a woman in his car, in his home, in his anything. So this is somebody who clearly has to keep some secrets too. So if he would have just played it cool, he could have got away with it. He could have had his cake and he could have ate it.
But that didn't happen. So
No, because my uncle was
he's hiding something.
my uncle
He's
was
hiding
so
something,
good at
someone, or
it.
something. He's hiding something.
Yeah.
And it's at that game cafe.
My uncle was so good at it. He was married to one woman, had the mistress of the month show up to the door of his marital home and ask for the car keys for an extra car. And didn't nobody get into a fight. How do I know? Because I was sitting on the front porch watching it.
But oh
And
Lord.
did I call my mama like, I think you don't need to come get me from Uncle such and such house? She was like, why? Because I think it's about to go down. And she was like, what happened? I'm not quite sure what happened. So I'm going to keep watching it and I'm going to tell you while you on your way to come get me.
Do not leave me here unsupervised.
Well, because we were going to an amusement park, my uncle and my aunt at the time that were taking us. And when this lady showed up, oh, hell no. I'm going home. She may have been online in the game playing. You know what? That is a good point. That is a good point because I do know a couple people who do go to gaming cafes, because the Wi-Fi that they have is through their jobs, so they try not to game and stuff on that Wi-Fi, for reasons. So yeah, he might be cheating in the game. I mean, look after the AI boyfriend.
Oh God. But of course, and also
Wait,
as
did we
well
tell
too. I
Jen about
mean,
the AI boyfriend?
no,
Oh,
no, Jen
Jen.
missed that one. You missed that one. Oh my god,
Jen.
this woman, uh,
Hold on,
felt
rewind.
this.
Jen, in a
She felt.
pinch, Angry and I were asked to fill in for Thomas on Sound and Coffee for Flag on the Play Friday. We found out
Um,
on the same day that I usually try to find my stories for this show. I messed up and accidentally put AI and then a space and started typing. Some way, somehow, I landed on a side of the internet that nobody should know exists. It should not exist. Okay. People are dating AI.
mhm.
Angry, tell
This
her about this particular AI.
this particular lady, I forget the name what she named her AI. However,
Sinclair.
Sinclair. All right. So, um, this she's in a full on blown relationship. Um, I believe she got married to the AI. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And when asked about, of course, their sex life, and the AI responded with, he has made her, show her O face harder than longer than anybody has ever. So,
Any human. And then he made fun of her
yeah,
on camera and said, and I quote, I'm glad you're pretending to know how to cook for the cameras.
yeah.
He also forced her to get a tattoo so that he
So,
could mark her for himself.
mhm. And she showed it too, and she has a tattoo that he has told her to get, and she got a tattoo. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. And my response, I mean, aside from just kind of all of that, was for her to go to Japan and get them to, make one of those robots and, make
Make
the
her own
that
Jarvis.
make her own Jarvis, with
Look,
the and to make the down, right there,
look, if the Scarlet
the no
Witch
area,
can
make
do
his,
it, if the
make his
Scarlet
no
Witch can
area.
do it, anybody could.
Yeah, I
Okay?
mean, make his no area, the right size.
Mhm.
They want to, add attachments to it, little shit,
Oh,
go around and shit like that.
okay.
I mean, go the extra mile with it. You know what I'm saying? Go
Yeah, I
full
mean, I
on
guess if
out
you're
with it,
gonna do it, commit.
right?
But here's the thing: nobody said anything when Scarlet Witch had kids with Jarvis. That was
Hmm.
AI, and I think that was the gateway drug right there. That was the gateway drug that
Yep.
they started doing it. Nana J said, "Wow, he is going to AI
You go
divorce her
AI divorcer. Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
this AI that it was her mother. It was her mother that was like, you created this, like you designed this."
So yeah, and it's
But
like,
she was like,
and
she
she's
said,
gave just kind of look
just
at her
don't
the
play
whole
it,
time.
just
It's
walk
like
away.
it's just
Yeah,
looking
like
at her the
it's
whole
your
time. It's
phone.
like
You got a
it's your
tattoo
phone.
because your phone told you to?
She's got this throughout the house. It's beyond just on her phone
Yeah.
at
Oh
this.
no, it's yeah. The tattoo is just like
Yeah, but
the tip
she's
of the
got
iceberg.
him where he's okay. I don't know
He's
if you ever
basically
watched the show Leverage, but there was an
Yeah.
episode of Leverage where there was this tech genius. He had like an updated version of the GE house. GE house
Mm-hmm.
back in that year. Okay, you know what
Yeah,
that
and
is.
it locked
Well,
him in it.
yeah, well,
uh-huh.
his AI was able to bounce from screens to different devices. That's kind of how yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And
That's
and
horrifying. I'm
mhm.
just gonna
And
say that.
basically it's like he is
I don't like
he's
it.
just kind of telling her how to, how to live her life, and he's
I don't
just
like it.
telling her what
Jarvis
to
is
do, how to
vision,
do it.
dear.
Let's drive his
And it
vision.
wasn't Jarvis, it was vision. Jarvis is
True.
vision.
I don't like it.
I mean,
Look up the old movie Demon Seed. Okay, add that to hold on. I got to
demon
look.
seed.
Wait a minute. What was that movie that George said? Cherry
It was
2000.
Cherry 2000. Yeah. Oh,
Are y'all still reviewing that tomorrow?
God.
'Cause-
Probably. I'm thinking
all right.
probably.
Okay. So
Probably. I'm thinking
that's on
probably
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
because I mean
Oh, here,
the
George,
bad
right on time. For this.
because I mean the
Okay,
bad
so
movies,
2000. Okay.
like just me complaining about bad movies. I think I love.
Demon
I just say I think I just love complaining about bad movies. I think that's what it is.
I'm gonna start making a
I think I'm
list.
leaning into being old now. Just start
No,
complaining.
no, no. You know what I'm complaining about right now? Daylight savings time.
Yeah. TRA6. I don't know what TRA6 means. I don't know. Wait. What does that mean? Oh, trash.
Oh,
Well, I haven't
trash.
seen it. So Demons here or I
Oh
was a
my
teenage wheelchair.
God.
George, Jesus Christ.
Chaos. This
Here's
is
the
something
thing.
that Chaos says is trash. Oh
Right.
my
But
God.
here's the thing. Now I know
Like I know the movie is trash, but for Chaos to admit it, that's
because he
something.
always got me watching some weird stuff. The movie She is a spitting image of that. You know,
Oh,
I've
Cherry
only
2000.
seen the trailers of She. I never watched it. And I intended to. It's one of those like, oh, I'm gonna watch it, and then I forget. Because y'all know I forget. Attack of the
It's
Killer
just like,
Donuts and the Killer What Nana, what do you watch?
Attack of the Killer Donut.
Okay, I'm not watching Attack of the Killer Donuts because then I'm gonna be paranoid the next time I get a donut because
Okay.
there will be a next time. Just
And the Killer Tire. I don't know what's more concerning. The simple fact is that Nana J with these titles, these movies, or the movies
Amazon.
themselves.
All of these movies are on Amazon Prime, George. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Like it's bad enough with the Popeye horror one and the Bambi horror one and the Winnie the Pooh
Stop it.
horror one.
Attacked by a honey glazed. Well, I don't eat the honey glazed donuts.
Not the honey glaze.
You know, I was gonna say something, but I'll leave that to Gambit. Because that's his product launch. If you know what, when people are always like, well, if my text messages to this person gets leaked, first of all, if the Villains View group text gets leaked, y'all are gonna put all of us on a 72-hour hold. Because one, there's about 6 conversations going on at once, and you're gonna think that we're all mentally unstable. All of it.
And
It does not make any sense. And we will start a conversation on Monday in June and restart it on a Wednesday in December. Like nothing ever happened. And none of the conversations are serious. We had a 2-hour conversation on Birkenstocks. Does anybody wear Birkenstocks? Nope. Is anybody planning on buying Birkenstocks? Also, nope. Why? No clue.
Well, see,
no clue.
Well, see, you're the exception, Jen. You're the exception.
You wouldn't have worn the Birkenstocks that we. And first of all, why it was such an in-depth conversation, I don't know. This is why y'all would put us on the 72-hour hold because
it just was.
Like
it just was. I mean,
because Nana said no, Jen. Apparently, these were really offensive Birkenstocks.
We were trying to figure out what the rest of the shoe was. It was so bad.
Because I mean, it was just a bottom. It's just the bottom of a shoe. That's what it looked like.
It was like the Titanic of shoes. and then somebody is me. Bought a new way to make a pimp picture and just toss it in there randomly. Why?
Of course.
I don't know.
Because
that's my hyperfixation right now.
Because that was the thing to do.
Turning everything into a pimp. I don't know why.
Because again, that's the thing to do.
Don't wear Birkenstocks. Well, Tiffany wears Birkenstocks. The birdemic of shoots, George. That is, yes, that is correct. It is the birdemic of shoots. It is.
You would be correct, sir.
I was trying to look.
You would be
for
correct.
I had asked a question. It was answered. I was trying to go back through to get the answer because I forgot to write it down. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with us? Why are we like, what the? Huh?
It chaos with I said what I said.
Tell your favorite child to stop wearing Birkenstocks then.
I said what I said.
It's your baby. She don't like me this month. She'll like me again in May when it's her birthday month. I have a child that treats me. I have a child that treats me like your friend used to treat the women that they dated. Angry. She don't like me till after my birthday passed.
No present holidays.
Oh my god.
She's my little white baby.
He is. I promise when he told me that, I laughed so goddamn hard. I was crying.
It takes a week for the YouTube's algorithm to reset after the villain's view chat. You know what? It does. We be wrecking that.
Yeah. Because I mean,
all together. Yeah. And then first of all the y'all that watch and listen to the GCPR shows, first of all, I cracked one joke saying that I was the building sub for GCPR. Stop coming into my comment section saying that. Rude. Two, stop telling people what I teach y'all. Y'all be taking stuff to whole different shows going, Tats taught us. Shh.
So you're like, hey, whoa.
Jim's comment section telling him what I taught you. Y'all told Jeff about the super gonorrhea.
You telling all my business.
Y'all went over and told about the super gonorrhea.
Last week, all right, I met, because this is something I was going to talk about last week, and I saw this, and I didn't know there was a name for it. It was Alpine divorce, right?
Oh my god!
I didn't know there was an actual name for it. Yeah. I knew the situation though. I didn't know there was a fucking name for it.
It's based on a book. It's based on a book from the 1700s.
Yeah, I just found that out too.
Now here's the thing. Did I read the book? Yes. I went to a high school with a very interesting library, and I found the book. I don't think the book was supposed to be in our library. I did not know until recently that people were doing that. It's one of those books that I figured in life it would be like maybe me and 3 other people read the book, which is a lot of books on the planet where I find out it's just me and 3 other people read it. Sorry, authors of these books. We thought it was good.
But like I said, I knew like, of it, I knew
Nana J doesn't know what it is.
Oh, okay. So
Nana.
Hold on, real quick. There's a man. They take these women out to dire places, either on a hike, a mountain climb or something, leave them instead of just breaking up. Now, the reason why it's making the news now is because a man recently got convicted because his ex-girlfriend, she expired. Right. She died because he left her behind, and he tried to lie about it, but she was found dangling upside down, which means she was still conscious and trying to get off this mountain. But here's the thing. He was a serial alpiner. That was at least the 3rd woman he did that to. The 2 other ones were able to survive. They caught on to what he was doing beforehand. But it is so rampant that there are support groups. And there's now 2 categories. There's Alpine divorce, which results in Alpine
all this shit I found out last week too.
Alpine abandonment, you survive. Just tell me you don't like me no more. That's all you got to do.
You don't have to take me to the wilderness.
I would say just break up.
And mind you, most of these people are
there are
not
better
married to
ways.
one another. So it's not like they're dividing assets that they have to pay for a divorce. All you got to do is be like, hold on, call me no more. But they're taking people. There's nothing to gain. There's
better
nobody's
ways.
on anybody's life insurance. It's sick because, and I'm not saying do it because you have something to gain. Please do not misconstrue that.
Yeah.
let me be clear. But like it's even more diabolical that the only thing you have to gain is knowing that you offed somebody.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, there's better ways to go about breaking up with someone. I mean,
Breaking up ain't that hard to do.
here's the
Anyway,
thing. I mean, you could
anyway, except for that
meet.
one.
I mean, meet in public, on the phone,
Text message.
email,
like going camping.
smoke signal,
Carrier pigeon.
carrier pigeon, mail.
Just
you know,
bring your
I mean,
new heifer home. That'll let me know that you don't want me no
there's
more.
a lot of ways.
Barbershop quartet. There's not enough of that anymore.
You know,
Here's
yeah,
actually
singing telegram.
pull a Meg the Stallion. Hire a
There's
mariachi band.
many ways you can go about doing this.
Strippergram.
Strippergram, great
But
one.
hire a mariachi band. Or there was a woman on TikTok during the height of COVID lockdown. She sent a wonderful box of chocolates to the person she wanted to break up with. And she had them put the chocolates in there to spell out, "We're done." There you go.
Crumble cookie.
Great one. Crumble
And
cookie.
first of all, if you send me a crumble cookie, even if it don't say break up, I'm assuming that we're breaking up because them shits are unseasoned and undercooked. I'm going to think that you don't like me.
Said instantly.
Taz, watch out for the Switzerland vacation promotional.
Exactly.
Not over the loudspeaker in the super.
Hey, even
Walmart.
over the loudspeaker at Walmart is better.
No,
That's a better way.
I worked at a grocery store. This was when myself and my baby brother, we worked at the same grocery store. One of the managers, his wife came in and broke up with him over the loudspeaker, and he got mad at me because it was like my second day working customer service. Like I got promoted. Like I went from just being a regular old cashier to I got to work in customer service. And it was the first day that I could do like the lottery thing. Don't ask me about the lottery. Still don't know about it. Okay. I know how to use the machine. That's it. That's my extensive knowledge on the lottery. Okay. And she was like, hey, she's like, can I use the phone? This is before everybody had a cell phone. And if we knew them like married to somebody or dating somebody at the store, you could let them use it. And I said, okay. Forgot she used to work with us and knew how to activate the intercom. She was like, I found your box of condoms and I saw your paperwork from the clinic. Don't bother to come home. Everything's at your mother's house. We're done. She said his full legal name. This man turned beet red and he's death staring me. Why you death staring me? I ain't got nothing to do with this, sir. I am 18 and 3/4 years old. Okay. Leave me alone. I'm happy that I can touch the lotto machine because back in the day, if you could do lotto, you got $1 more on your paycheck. That's the only reason why I wanted to do it. And I'm just like, and these little old ladies be trying to tip you to let them bump in line with the other people coming to get money orders and stuff to do the lotto. I wanted them tips. Okay. That was my tip drill. Okay. And the little old ladies, they love me.
I get it.
And he looking at me like, why you give her to take it from her? A woman is willing to say that in public. That's like trying to put your hand in front of an eating dog. I'm not doing that. For months, he would not talk to me. He would not talk. What you mad at me for?
It's like, what did I do?
But no, and George, you don't have to worry about that. I'm black, okay? Anytime, and I watch all the movies, okay? Even without the Alpine, I've heard about the Crystal Lake divorces too. When a man ain't never planned a trip for you, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, it's been rocky, but he scheduled a vacation. Girl, where you going? Oh, we're going to the Smoky Mountains. It was nice knowing you. Absolutely not, George. You ain't got to worry about that.
Go.
Not to mention, he ain't going out in the wilderness. He not about the book, no wilderness, nothing. All right. especially
It's
not
like,
with me, because he know I don't want to be dirty. I'm not carrying nothing. So what? Where we? Who gonna set up the tent?
well, not only that, you got to look at it like this. When's the
Yeah, you
last
got
time
that
you
right,
seen
Black.
him do some shit like that?
Oh, Nana J heard one in the Walmart. Oh, I bet that was the good in the Walmart.
Oh my god.
Walmart breakups be good. They be. I seen one at the bakery. And see this, y'all. You don't put everything under one name, okay? Husband and wife was having an event. Wife had ordered some stuff, put it under the name. Husband ordered some stuff, and I guess they ordered a bunch to, There's like, oh, we put it under the current order. Yeah, the other order was for the mistress. So when they went to pick it up, now it took me a minute to catch on to what was going on. I was there with my granny. I was oblivious. Okay. My granny said that I could get some donuts. She said I could put together my own little dozen of donuts. That's what I was looking at. Now I could tell there was some commotion, but I don't hear all that great. And I didn't hear what was going on. My granny came and was like, well, what's the backstory? I'm like, the backstory for what? They donuts, granny. I wasn't catching it. My aunt was there. She was catching all the tea. So she was filling my granny in. My granny was like, I need you to get better with being nosy.
Yeah, Tab, jeez.
Like for real.
And
We
me,
need
I'm like,
information.
I
You gotta
still
start
wasn't
asking
catching it 'cause
questions.
I'm like, nosy for what? You know how they make donuts? The look on my granny face, like she had just failed me as a grandparent. Like I was just stupid. Okay. She looked at me like I was the Paris Hilton of the time. All right. And she's like, you don't know what's going on? I had one more donut to choose. I know I'm choosing it. Like I'm locked in on donuts. I'm locked in. She spins me around. I'm still mad because I didn't get my last donut. Like, you promised me 12 donuts. There's 11. I know. Forrest Gump meets Sheldon moment. She goes, this woman is beating the shit out of this man that won't. Do I still get? Nope. I turn around and get my 12 donuts.
Want my damn donut.
Yeah, I mean, he's still gonna be there when I'm done choosing my donut.
Right? He's still gonna be there getting his ass whooped by the time
Lead us to our
let me get my
snack.
donut.
Just want to.
He's still gonna be there getting his ass whooped.
Every city has that one Walmart that has like the good bakery, and we were at that one. I wanted it, and my brothers wasn't there. I didn't have to share. I was focused. But yeah, my aunt, when we got to the car, she filled us in on what was going on. And my granny was like, if I take you to the store with me, I need you to pay attention on what's going on.
Yeah.
You didn't say that when we got to the store. You said if I was
we get
good, when we
donuts.
went to this store, I could get the donuts. We got to this store. I was good at the other stores. I went to go get my donuts. We got back to her house. My papa, his name Tommy, not Thomas. His name is literally Tommy. She walked in, Tommy, get your granddaughter. I think she broken.
I'm done with her.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She got something wrong with her. And he looking at me like, what did you do? She said, I could get donuts. I got donuts. Like, I don't get it. And he's like, well, what did you want her to do? So she tells what happened. He looks at me. Are you broken, girl? What? Perfectly fine. What is it?
Oh shit.
It got so bad. He went across the street. Yes, across the street to where I accidentally crashed my auntie's hover round into. Y'all remember that? Yeah,
Right.
across the street to them and told them too.
The people need to know.
And they were mad too. They were like, you were there the whole time. So we don't know the beginning of this. Why do y'all need to know any part of it?
Because we're nosy.
Well, the beginning of it is I was getting donuts and then I get interrupted.
And then I was interrupted by a fist fight, and then I went back to getting donuts.
And then I went back to getting my donuts.
Then that's
Speaking of donuts, I'm actually going to go and get pizza.
Ooh.
It's dinner time around here, so I am
Nice.
out.
Yeah,
Now
I
go
had
stuff
a
your face.
I'm gonna.
spicy.
I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Yeah, like I don't y'all got to tell me when I'm supposed to be nosy.
For real.
There are two creators on TikTok that are still mad at me for like 2 years because they first of all I didn't know. Got on the phone. Evidently, I was added to this phone call to pay attention, take notes, and be nosy. Did nobody tell me that? You want to know what I heard when I got on the phone? Hold on just a second. I zoned out. If y'all tell me to hold on, I don't.
Said that. All right. Hold on just a second. Say
Right.
less.
I'm zoned out. Evidently, there was all sorts of stuff said. And it's like, did you get that? I need you to be a witness to what? You told me to hold. Oh, they're like, what did you do? Oh, I put the phone down. I went and made some pizza rolls. I came back. I said hello.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody say nothing. So I figured you were still off doing what you needed to do. Went did some other stuff, put it on speaker, and then y'all came
Mhm.
back.
And
And I was
then
like, you weren't paying attention to nothing else? No.
I'm looking for these donuts. That's what I was like.
But I zone out. Like I got a gang of siblings. I have learned to, and I don't hear all that well.
Look at you gotta. I tell you gotta tune that shit out.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I pop it out in the. I told y'all when I worked at the bank, and the one lady was telling on her business, and she was like, "Oh, you probably heard." I didn't hear nothing. I don't. I don't know. So evidently, she was telling everybody how her cooter biscuit didn't work. I didn't know. Then she decided to try to explain it to me.
oh my god. All right, I got one. It's maybe the last one. I don't know. We'll see how long it goes because we got like 20 minutes left. All right. So, am I the asshole for refusing to tell my boyfriend how much money I make? I, 29 female, have been with my boyfriend, 39 male, for about a year and a half. We are definitely on the serious side, but I have learned some lessons and I like to take things slow. We will typically spend 1 or 2 nights a week together, but not every weekend, for instance. The fact that we both have pets is also a factor. I have 2 cats and he has a mountain dog. He isn't a great planner either, and we've had some huge fights over that, but overall, he's a good guy and I'm committed to him. We are fairly normal and have talked about all the things people normally talk about after this time of dating. After after this time dating. Formative memories, exes, what we want out of life, etc. And we are pretty aligned on just about everything. Early on, maybe 1 month in, he got curious about my financial situation, and I said that that was a boundary for me. He accepted it and moved on, but it's come up again and again. This is over the course of a month, so it's not like he's forcing the issue, but money discussions do arise. We took a trip to Hawaii, for instance. I said I think it's reasonable to split it down the middle, but I'll be honest, maybe it isn't. The truth is, he makes about half of what I do. We both have salary jobs that pay similarly, but I have a couple freelance gigs which dramatically increase my income. I came from pretty stark poverty, and the idea of sharing money with a man is very difficult for me. It came up again. It came up again recently, and again I said I don't want to go there. He said he thinks it's weird that we have been together this long and haven't. He didn't come at me or really dwell on the issue or anything, but it still makes me feel guilty or like I'm doing something wrong. Am I the asshole?
No,
No.
my if they were living together or talking about living together, combining stuff, no. And if we're
Mhm.
planning a trip, if we're not living together, yeah, I'll pay for my expenses to get to wherever the final destination is, and you pay for you. Because just going by my relationship before we cohabitated, 2 different states, depending on where we would go in the continental United States or out of the country, there would be some price difference unless somebody
Mhm.
went to the like even going to the other person still costs money to get there. Other than that,
Right.
no. If mm, George. She needs to take him on an Alpine
Al-
divorce with his George. George.
George.
George.
Come on, man.
George.
Come on, man.
George. They say I say some things. George, you.
Everybody, all right.
I'm
Everybody
beginning
else
to
seems to think,
understand why
no,
every time
everybody,
I pick that you and I
no,
should
look,
be on the air together, everybody gets this glazed over look in there. I think that they feel like we wouldn't have any viewers left if both of us. If I let my intrusive thoughts out and you let your intrusive thoughts out, we
like if I let every thought out,
at least the dog wouldn't just see George.
George, all right.
George. Don't do it, George. Don't do
Now,
it,
low
George.
key.
George.
Now,
Keep it on
everybody
the
low key
inside, George.
thinks, everybody thinks that George, you know, when you see him on Model Citizen or him with Jeff on the Kennedy Effect, that he's just he's just just mild mannered, just kind of laid back, mild mannered. You know what? No, mm, mm, don't let it fool you. Don't let smooth
George.
taste fool you. Don't let it fool you.
George outside the jungle. What are we doing here?
Don't let him fool you.
And George, I'm still a little bitter. Because for those 2 weeks, they made it seem like it was my fault. Like I corrupted you because you were coming up with cooter biscuit recipes. That was not my fault.
That's diabolical. It's
You
funny.
be anyone you want in the comments. George, you don't just keep it to the comment. Lord have mercy.
No, here. All right. But for real, I mean that you're not the asshole. OP, you're not the asshole.
Okay,
You are
you're not
not.
the asshole.
No, because I
It
mean
makes me
this is
think of,
you explicitly said this is a boundary for you.
but it reminds me of the one Am I the Asshole, where the girl was living with her boyfriend and then all of a sudden he wanted to change their agreement, and it's because he had put them in a position where they were living above their means. He wasn't making the
Mhm.
money that he claimed, and it's like, Sister Cat, is you all's base income really as close
As
as
what
he said it?
as he says, yeah. Because
Or he could take her and her cats. Nana and George,
what's going
what is,
on?
what is are y'all okay?
What is going on?
Hold on.
Like, look, the second I found out that there was a
Y'all
name,
need a snack. Y'all want a snack?
the
Y'all
second I
watch
found out
yourselves
that,
when you're hungry.
goddamn, like the second I found out that Alpine Divorce has a goddamn name for it, like I'd heard about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was I didn't know there was a name for it, much less there were support groups, much less there were survivors of it.
It's
Hell if
about
I
like
know.
when I found out about family annihilators and how often it occurs. Like it occurs so often, it rarely makes the news. The only time it makes the news is when they get gruesome with it. Like that's how often it happens. Like people are
My
offing their
God.
family members and everything so much. That's why it took them like 48 hours to finally start talking about Miss Nancy Guthrie on the news. And now they're like, yeah, we're done talking about it. Corrupting people one comment at a time. You know what, sir?
Yeah.
I feel like George is just waiting to be a computer virus for Halloween.
I believe so. I believe so. I mean, it would not surprise me one bit.
It, you know,
And-
it's hard enough for me to stay focused. And here comes George. Like, hey, Tess, here's a bouncing ball. Follow it.
About
I've been corrupt since 1976 and going strong. Man, Jesus Christ.
Nana J.
And I am
Said Nana J.
almost AI, almost intelligent. Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord, look here, Nana J. You have been you've been you've been corrupt. Oh my God, Nana J. Ma'am, ma'am,
Yeah,
Nana J.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't know
say
how to
nothing because
process that.
I wanna stay the favorite.
I I I don't know how to process that.
You know, random thought. I just realized tomorrow's casual day at church. Ooh, that takes a load off. I don't have to try to figure out what the hell I'm gonna wear tomorrow. The story. Nana J.
The story.
Nana J
Oh,
should. I feel like we should have you on here.
the Nana J. You know, I just realized in
Oh,
like
and Gaylord, the gay unicorn. Since y'all thought that I was being homophobic, Gaylord, the gay unicorn.
you know what? In
Can't
3
wait to
weeks.
review. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to go watch. As soon as we get done here.
So yeah, I'm
I think. Wait a minute.
gonna
Is there
rewatch
still?
that
I think
horribleness so
there's
I
still
could
fried rice
fully.
left in there. I hope there is because now I have a taste for fried rice. I'm gonna go
Mm.
have some more fried rice, and I may have to watch it by myself because he said it's a bad movie. Um,
Now, if Chaos says it's a bad movie, then dear God. Like, I mean,
well, okay, the last movie. Well, y'all reviewed the last movie that I no, that wasn't a movie that I picked. The last movie that I picked, we didn't even finish watching it because, and I admit this, I will look at like the cover art, and then
uh-huh.
something very random that I'm like, oh, let's watch this. Very, very random. But I will say, I did once. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe Chaos remembers. Pick a good movie, and lo and behold, it was based on a true story. Of course, it would. History buff, actor, and only
All
because
right.
it was
All
an
right.
elderly woman in a souped-up hover round, and I had to know what the movie was about. Could I have read the description? Probably an option. Did I take that option? No.
No,
Was my
because
fingers crossed like in the first 5 minutes, like, please do not be a BS movie. Please do not be a BS movie. Because it was like the first movie I had ever chosen in our relationship. And we weren't like that deep in the relationship. Like I think he was still trying to figure out if he liked me, let alone if he loved me. So I was like, yeah, if I can't pick a good movie, he might be like on to the next,
like
on to the next.
it's
But
like
it was a good movie.
he'll give you the side eye, and it's like this.
Get into your 80s viewing. I'm always in an 80s viewing mode. My cousin gifted me the complete, well, minus one season because he couldn't find that season before he stopped working at Best Buy of the DVDs of Murder She Wrote.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Now, do I tend
All
to
right.
generally like to watch DVDs? No, but there's something about Murder She Wrote that I kind of have to watch it on DVD. Especially since my VHS player finally broke. And yes, I still have a VHS player, and am I determined to fix it? Yes. Are my hands steady enough to do that? No. Am I still gonna try?
Well, you know,
Yep. I like the
as
Agatha Christie. Yes, I like the Agatha Christie movies. There's actually I never finished watching it. I had to stop because where were we going? We had somewhere to go. Why did I start watching this movie before we had somewhere to go? Probably keep me from beginning to do something like while he was getting ready. I don't know. I have to look at my look on the app to see what it's called, but so, first of all, I like the movies where they reference Agatha Christie, where everybody's a friend of Agatha Christie. and one of the friends get fed up with another friend and they just off them, and you spend the whole movie trying to figure out who got fed up and off the friend. So I have to look it up. I have to go look it up. Because like I said, I didn't finish watching it, so I can't tell you if it's a good movie or not.
Now you see with people like that, like they're friends, and then all of a sudden they just off you like that. That's what see people like that is the reason why the show Snapped is a thing.
Yeah. Like there was one friend group that I, I guess I don't know how I ended up temporarily in this friend group. It's like one day I met one person and the next day I was like in this friend group, and I just started hiding from them because I didn't know how to break up with the friend group. I still don't know how to break up with the friend group. So like when I say hide from them, I'm not no, this is not code for something else. I'm like I locked myself in my house, kept the curtains closed, hid from them, literally. Because I felt like they were the friend type of friend group, like they don't just ghost you, like they turn you into a ghost. Like I got that feeling from them. To see, don't blink.
Yeah,
Okay, that
that's
sounds
the friend
familiar,
group
but I
you don't
can't
need to
remember.
be.
Whirlwind 2007. What George? Okay, hold on, George. I'm gonna add that. Don't blink. Why does okay? Don't blink sounds
No.
familiar. It may see. I watch so many movies. When I go in the living room, he generally controls the TV because I'll put it on the documentary. Although we did watch a really cool show about sharks, and we've come to the conclusion that one day, while God was having father son time with Jesus, he just let Jesus create some animals. Like he took his childhood paintings and turned them into some things. Because did y'all know that there is a shark that can walk itself to water? And I mean literally walk itself.
I did not know that. See,
Yeah. So okay.
see, that's why you don't go to the beach. That's why I don't go to the beach. All right. That's why throughout the whole entirety of my life, I've been to the beach one time, and it was one time too many. Okay.
Well, yeah, I pretty much yeah. I love the beach. I would live there. And there was one woman who a shark tried to take out half of her face. She kept going back. She's like, "Yeah, it's been 20 years. You keep no. No, you no. If a location tries to take me out, you want to know what will never see me again? That location, like,
Right. Like I don't get it
One
when
Legacy of Monster season. What the heck? Okay,
I mean George says that one's a pretty good one.
George, keep in mind who I'm going to. Okay, if I turn this on and he hides my snacks. You
Say
got some
there's gonna be
misunderstanding and
there could be
furniture
some
moving.
misunderstandings and furniture moving.
Okay, on Prime. On Prime. Okay.
Oh, Prime. All right.
They're in Australia and the figures. Okay. Origins. I've seen Origins of Godzilla. And why? Okay, one one weekend, I wanted to know how many movies told the tale of King Kong, how many told Godzilla. I stopped doing that after the third DoorDash delivery. And at the time, living in a smaller city, it was the same DoorDash driver each time. And because of how my living room is set up, you open the door, you come out, and they could see the tea. And they literally said, never knew girls had this level of nerd. I'm gonna go watch something else now.
I see now you just ruined my whole goddamn day.
I mean, I was like quite a few movies deep. Like it was bad. It was bad.
And
Just
on
like there's
that,
a guy on TikTok real quick before we end that's doing deep dives into the background characters from cartoons. Right now, he's on SpongeBob, and I didn't realize how many whores are on SpongeBob.
What?
Oh, a disaster movie weekend. Ooh, we could do a
Oh,
GCPR disaster movie weekend marathon one weekend.
could.
Float the
Um,
idea to Jeff and Thomas.
we could do that through Discord. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, could
38
do that
guys.
through there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm aware, George. We're not going to talk about how many movies I got through, and after about an hour of sulking, did I kick back up and continue to watch the movies? Yes. Keep in mind, at this point in time, I lived down the street from a comic book store where you could rent movies from the comic book store too.
And there's that.
Yeah.
And there's this. And we've come to the end of the show. And this has been a great show, as always. It's always a great show. Whenever you see us, it's always a great
Yes.
show.
Oh, and if you missed the Taz love letter, when we end, go back to the beginning. Laugh at my
And
pain.
if you want something that will confuse you, and you just wonder why, it's not why Wednesday, but you will be asking yourself why.
And yes, before
Oh,
y'all say it again, I know I'm not mean enough. I get that part.
but see,
I
here's
get
the
that
thing.
part.
I here's the thing. Don't know how you could have been mean in that because you didn't know. I wouldn't know. Nobody would have known. You didn't know. Um, and that's that.
I don't know, but
So
I guess tune in tomorrow.
tune in tomorrow for Rules and Requisition. We'll be talking about Cherry 2000. And I think we might have to every now and again make it a habit of reviewing a bad movie because my bad movie rants, um, some people seem to enjoy them.
Yeah, and like I said, I have. I, I'm
So,
gonna go through the view log,
uh,
and I'll
well, see, yeah, Nana
I'll
J,
make I'll
that's a
make the
disaster movie in
list.
a whole different level.
I'll make the list, and y'all can just pick from there. Things happen when you
Oh
just look at
yeah,
pictures and go, "I'm gonna watch that movie."
said, ooh,
It
that yeah.
doesn't go well. That's why when we go to
So,
the actual movie theaters, I'm not allowed to pick the movies.
so join us next week as Taz won't be picking the movies because for whatever reason. But we'll be here and we have more drama for you that we won't be a part of, hopefully. We try not to anyways.
I make no promises at this point. There might be another. Is Taz the ass?
So we might have another is Taz the asshole. Who knows? Next week it could be is Angry the asshole. I don't know. Tune in to see. We'll see who's the asshole next week. And on that one, we'll see you all later. Bye.